Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, we are going to do a junk journal spread together. This is my 2025 junk journal. She is very thick and I love looking back at my memories. This is the first year that I've done a junk journal and definitely it won't be my last. I already asked for the Leuchtturm journal for next year. This one is actually just a Michael's Artist Loft, and I liked it. I mean, it was only like $5, and for $5 I did get my money's worth. But as you can see, all the pages are already coming out. It's like super thick, and I heard that the Leuchtturm soft cover one is a lot better, so I will be trying that out for the new year. But today I did want to make a Wicked spread just because I finally watched the movie on Tuesday and I loved it so much as I expected. Wicked was actually my top album that I listened to in 2025. That's what my Apple Music replay said, so I do really love musicals. So yeah, I just wanted to make a spread and show you guys how I create my own. And for today's drink, I sadly have to drink Sunny D with Emergency in here because this is like the 6th time that I'm sick this year. I mean, CBA life, honestly. I don't even work direct with the clients, but it's like they cough and like I'm in schools, I'm in different places. So yeah, I'm gonna be sipping this throughout. I literally hate citrus flavored things, but I need to get my vitamin C up because I am tired of being sick. It's like, thank God this time it's not a sore throat because sore throats really stress me out. This time it's more of just a cold and I'm like coughing and stuff. Ugh, so annoying. But yeah, that's gonna be my drink, unfortunately. Not a coffee, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how my spreads typically are. Honestly, at first my spreads weren't the best. Like, look at this, like it's not cute to me. I was just getting the hang of junk journaling. These are like my first spreads in this journal, and like I thought I ate but I didn't. This one was kind of okay, but now my spreads have really become colorful. Lots of stickers. I just love how they kind of looked. I think this is my first spread that was kind of like, now I'm understanding the vibe. I was just like, now I know kind of what I want it to be. So here are some examples of how I like to do my junk journals. I have lots of Sony Angels, openings or boxes. This one was absolutely horrible, don't know why, but I just love that you get to see like your progress throughout. This is like empty. But I just think I love junk journaling, honestly. It just relaxes me. As a person who is constantly in a rush, junk journaling has really helped me kind of not make perfect art, just kind of put my thoughts in a page and call it a day. And I just love looking at the outcomes of them. So for most of my junk journal spreads, I first start off by seeing what I'm going to be putting. So I know I took a couple pictures at the movie theater, and I also have a couple of saved little junk that I've collected. Let me show you that. Went through some of the things that I'm going to be putting on this spread. Like I mentioned, this is the first thing I do, and I saved this. I had actually bought in the Dunkin' Munchkin tin box from Dunkin', of course. And this is the paper that came under the little munchkins. I had like cleaned it off and I was like, I need this as in the background somewhere. So definitely using that. Like last year when the first Wicked came out, there was a sale in Target for the Squishmallows. It was like $5 or $4 for Miss Elphaba. My favorite character is Elphaba, not Glinda. I'm not a Glinda girl, but my sister is, so I like Elphaba, and so I bought this and I saved it from last year. So perfect. We are going to be putting that on there. Then this morning was like, I reminded myself that I have not one, but two Cricut machines, and I have not used them. They've been collecting dust for quite some time, possibly 3 years, while I was in graduate school. And before that, I actually had a Etsy shop where I would sell BCBA stickers or BT stickers, anything related to ABA. And so I completely stopped doing that. I want to say during grad school or right after I graduated, can't remember. But today I decided, hey, let's pick it up and let's make something. So I drew these two out. These letters I just pretty much found an inspo on Pinterest or Google, and I drew it over on Procreate, both of these. So there is, you know, the Wicked Witch and the Wicked logo. So I made that. And then this one I decided to calligraphy unlimited, but I messed up. It's been quite some time since I've actually been cutting, and you know, I just messed it up, but I'm still gonna use it. I'll just like probably draw with a black marker on top, or let's see what we decide to do. Who knows? It doesn't have to be perfect, it's okay. And then I also have these little, like, I don't know what these are, like, but they give me Glinda vibes. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna like probably put 1 or 2 of these in there. So I like to also print out, I go on Pinterest and I search up junk journal backgrounds, and most of the time it's like gingham patterns. I have Christmas spreads, and then I printed some pink and green backgrounds. Of course I have to put pink and green, so probably that one's the one I'm going to be using for the background of the spread. Yeah, that's the one. And then I'm also gonna look into my stash and see what else I have. My workspace is kind of tiny, so I do have to like move so many things around, hoping, praying, having faith, keeping faith that soon I can, you know, have my own space, own apartment, hopefully for the new year. That is the goal. Let's see if that happens. I have faith that it will, so let's see. But I'm gonna be using my Canon selfie. Usually for my spreads I use my Instax Polaroid printer. I don't have the printer, I have the camera that you use, like you just take a picture and then it prints the Polaroid, or I use my Canon Ivy. But today I feel like using my Canon selfie. Like I mentioned, I took a couple photos in the movie theater, so I'm going to be adding them and printing them using that. Thought I had a lot of pictures printed from the movie, but I actually don't, so I have to go on Pinterest and search some up. I kind of like the silhouette one, so I'm gonna download it. This one's literally me last year, like with that Wicked, the first album. Like, wow, I listened to it like every day. Genuinely, I had an issue. Okay, I decided to go with just the photos that I found on Pinterest, so I'm gonna be adding those, and it will make a collage for you. You can switch the photos and all of that, so let me do that. Actually, I love the photos I selected. So Glinda and Elphaba, Glinda's pink bubble, the Wicked soundtrack, a Funko, the Emerald City, and a silhouette of them. You can also adjust it to the way that you like. Here is the finished product. The photos had like a filter on them, that's why they look a little dark, but I love the aesthetic, I love the vibe. This printer is really good, I love it. It prints very high quality. So now I'm gonna be cutting out the photos, and I'm gonna cut them by hand with my Cricut scissors. I like using these because they're very sharp and precise. Let's get to it. My paper trimmer broke, so I do have to do it by hand, but that's fine. This is the Polaroid camera I was talking about that I used to take some Polaroid photos. This is the Wicked Dunkin' tin can, and I use it to store actually some of my junk journal stuff. So I have some things in there, and I just took a photo with it because I want to remember that I am recording. Here's the photo, the Polaroid, it's developing. I also just remembered that I did save the movie ticket for this, so there it is. Now I'm gonna get started on putting the background in. I usually always like kind of, I rearrange it differently every time, but I do like to rip the paper. I do like to rip the paper to fit both. And so we'll put one here is this and one like this. And then I do have these other two that I can use as well. We'll see how we lay them out. It has gotten a lot harder to make spreads just because the journal is so thick. It's like impossible to lay it flat. So, and then I always use just Elmer's glue, classic. Low-key, the only reason that I'm not listening to the Wicked album right now is because I heard it like all morning. I decided to organize the bottom of our bathroom sink, and all morning I spent listening to the Wicked album. Like, can we just talk about how talented they are, like Cynthia and Ariana? Their voices are, I've loved Ariana's voice actually since Victorious. She and Elizabeth Gillies, Jade, were clearly the best singers. We had to like gaslight ourselves into believing it was Victoria Justice, but I mean, Victoria Justice didn't sound bad, but like, come on, in comparison to Ariana and Elizabeth, like, come on, there's no comparison there. So I've loved her since Victorious. I love Victorious. I watch it all the time. I'm so happy that Netflix decided to, you know, put every episode again, because I love that show. I watch it as background noise all the time, and I can literally quote so many lines from that show. I love it. And just their voice, like, wow. Like, I love singers who are actually talented. Like, we know Ariana can sing. We know she sings, you know? Like, honestly, I'm so sorry if you're a Taylor Swift fan, but I just do not think Taylor Swift can sing. Neither can Selena Gomez, though, of course, both of them have bops. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They have bops, but it's just like, they're not on Ariana Grande's level. Like, I'm sorry. I just like talented singers that can hold notes, that can, you know, sound so good live. Like, I've never heard Ariana live, but I just know she can sing. Like, I know. Don't unsubscribe just because I don't like Taylor. I'm so sorry. Like, please don't. Okay, I know I said that I wanted to like put this, but I don't know if I do. Like, it's just like a really popped up green and pink, while the spread is kind of more muted colors. So I'm gonna see if I add it. I'm not sure yet. Let me just arrange kind of how I want to put my things down. Just kind of putting them however right now. I did like this music thing because, like, you know, it's a musical, but hold on, I don't know yet. I think I want this one like over here. That'd be cute. The photos, maybe we will add this just because it's a little empty here. I think we'll put it like here. I think it'll look cute there. Middle. Honestly, the amount of these glue sticks I've gone through, I've seen on Amazon they sell like this huge one, and I think I should look into that because I've just wasted so much of these that I'm like, okay, I think I need, I'm gonna put the glue to good use, so might as well with all the spreads that I make. I want to say I make around maybe 2 a week, which is pretty good. I mean, there are some weeks where I go without making some spreads just because I'm busy. It's treatment plant season. BCBAs can understand what I mean by that, so it just depends. But I do enjoy just the art of junk journaling. It brings me a lot of peace, like I mentioned, and I don't know, I always feel like I'm busy, I'm in a rush, but when I'm junk journaling, I really do take my time, and I don't even mind how long it takes. If it takes me an hour, if it takes me 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. I'm just having a good time getting it done. So I just love it. I think it would be cute to write their names on here and add them to the spread. I am gonna add this pink bow. I think it's really Glinda vibe. Just gonna pencil it first. Is it Galinda or Glinda? I feel like she would put like a heart. So I put that. There is the alphabet, and I'll just go over it with black marker. So I'm still trying to lay the things out. I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape. I use this tape from Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna put a little bit just to see where it looks best. They're not staying still on this side because it's so thick. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. I'm liking how it's looking, so I'm gonna start gluing them down for real now. Also, all the memes on TikTok about Elphaba getting wicked, oh my god, like I genuinely can't. That was so funny. In the comments, please be sure to let me know if you love Wicked as much as I do, or if you are definitely not a musical theater person or a musical person, not musical theater. I've also seen those memes of like, this is what happens when you get theater kids to be a part of a movie, because honestly Ethan Slater slayed as the Tin Man. His performance was amazing, and it was actually a shocker that I had found the weeding tool and my oh my god, I already forgot what they're called, but I'm pretty sure this is a scraper tool and the weeding tool. I found them both, thank god, because I was already like having an attack of like, where are they? I was literally so annoyed, but I found them. And again, I had traced over this, so it looks so good. I think these are now dry. Let's give them a little, yeah, they're good. So I'm going to erase the pencil outline. Every time I try to get these and it doesn't do it the first time, I'm like, oh my god, I ran through another one already. It's like always super fast that I run through them. I mean, a little pop of color up there. And then we'll put our bow. Get used to anytime that you're making a junk journal spread, your workspace area looking like a disaster, a tornado. Madame Morrible's tornado, the storm just on your desk everywhere. Guys, also tell me your thoughts on the Wicked Witch of the East, Miss Nessa. Tell me your thoughts on her. Like, I need to know, because Jeremy refuses to watch Wicked. He upsets me, and I'm very mad at him for not going with me. But he refuses to watch like musicals. He's like, I'll watch it when it comes out on like Peacock or whatever, because you can skip the singing. And I'm like, oh, but the singing, like the songs tell you like what's happening. Like you can't skip the songs. But whatever, just to get him to watch it, I'll skip over the songs for him. But yeah, I think it would look really cute here. Let me see. Here, hold on. Here. Let me know your thoughts on Miss Nessa. Like, I hate that they didn't show like the part where her feet come out, you know, of the house. I wanted to see that. But the scene after that, like, we were actually dying at Glinda. She was so funny afterwards, like her and Elphaba fighting. The only thing that gives me anxiety about the junk journaling is honestly cleaning everything up. I have to be cleaning as I go because, again, my workspace tiny AF, so I have to clean it up. I'm cleaning some things, putting the washi tapes away, and I do put everything in my Natural Life bag. I do have a video on everything that I use for junk journaling. If you want to check that out, you can. Elfie only fits kind of like right here, so that's where I'm gonna put her. I do want to add a couple of these stars everywhere. Stars are like my main thing that I add. I just think it always gives like a little pop, and I love how it looks. So I do add quite a lot of stars everywhere. Okay, now we are done. I love it. Very cute. Very nice. Let me know what you think about my junk journal spread for Wicked. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.